Test. Okay. Hello? 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 Alright. Okay. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, gents. Hey, I should probably put the music here. Oh. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. For the properties, stream music, monitor, and output. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, there we go. Alright. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, gents. Virtual Archivist, TaikunZ here. I was already off to like a bad start because I was supposed to like stream already like a couple hours ago, but there's like a lot of like hurdles. Like I fell asleep, and then today had like a connection issue for like 1 hour. But today we're gonna have like something new by request. We're gonna have a proper just chatting stream. So I was wondering, like, what can I even talk about on a just chatting stream? Like, how can I last like a couple hours talking about something without like tiring out or like running out of topics to do? And then I checked my backlog of anime that I needed to watch, and I figured I should start a series of like just chatting streams here on YouTube because I want it to be like recorded here on YouTube, where I talk about anime that I watched this week. That way I'll have like an incentive to have something to talk about every week, and to finally finish that huge backlog. So today is like the first episode, like proof of concept thing. So not much visuals and stuff. It's just literally me talking. Maybe sometime in the future we'll have like key visuals, like we have S, A, B, C, D, and then F on the screen, or like I show some characters, or like have like a logo for the thumbnail. Needs more colony drops. But yeah. Also, I set the stream on ultra low latency because I want to be able to chat with you guys like immediately, but apparently the chat is also not showing up right now. Hold on. Let me just fix that. Test. Let's see. So yeah, this will be the pilot episode, so expect some scuff. Oh yeah, there we go. Now I can see it. Okay. Expect a lot of scuff. So I didn't have like a title for it, so I just kept it simple. I just titled it as "So I watched this anime." So like, so I watched this anime. So how many minutes has it been? It's already been like 6 minutes, and I haven't. No. It's already been 8 minutes, and I haven't even talked about the show. So the first show that I wanted to talk about is this show that came out recently. It's called Mobile Suit Gundam, The Witch from Mercury. Which the reason why I chose this one is because I've seen like almost everyone in my circles talk about it. Like some IRL friends talk about it. Some of my IRL friends turned VTubers talk about it. So some of them think, okay, I'll give this one a try. And my last engagement with Gundam was Gundam Wing. Because as a kid, I watched Gundam Wing. I did not understand all the political stuff that came with Gundam Wing, but I was very nostalgic about it. My favorite Gundam there was Heavy Arms Gundam. And then for some reason, when they replaced Gundam Wing with Gundam Seed, I was like, this is not cool enough. I don't like this. I don't like this Gundam show at all. Okay, I'm dropping this. I'm not gonna watch it. So I stopped watching any Gundam after Gundam Wing. Oof. How did it appear in the stream first and then chat? Probably. Wings make them cooler. True. Wait. Though the protagonists in later Gundams have like wings, right? Like most of them have wings. So yeah. There was another Gundam that I wanted to watch, and it's the one where they have like a parody of Jollibee. Like, there's like a couple scenes where they show like a rip-off of like Jollibee somewhere. So that's another Gundam that I wanted to watch. Already forgot the name. My friend told me about the name of that already. Iron-Blooded Orphans is good. So yeah, I'm not just going to stick to Gundam. I told about this concept before of my Just Chatting stream to some friends. And I told them, oh, I'm just going to stick to mech animes. I had a second thought. If I just stick to mech animes, I'll just tire of like mecha genre for like a couple weeks if I just watch non-stop mech anime. So I'll broaden it to literally every anime. So I'll talk about every single anime that I'll watch. So it's not always going to be on season. I'll choose like some old animes that I want to revisit and see if they aged well. I was thinking along the lines of I wanted to revisit Jikoku Shoujo. I wanted to visit Law of Weki. It's mostly gonna be Animax animes from Southeast Asia. So Law of Weki, Jikoku Shoujo, maybe GTO. That GTO I did not understand at all when I was a kid, so I had to like revisit that. Need to catch up on 50 years of Gundam. True. But yeah. My choices for like the next coming weeks, it's going to be mostly mecha genre animes. And I'll probably have like more than one anime for like the next episode. This is just like a test to see if I'll be able to like do a series of Just Chatting streams. You need to join the seasonal waifu wars. I did that for Darling in the Franxx, and it was an awesome experience. I still hold by my statement that Darling in the Franxx is the anime of the decade, 2011 to 2020. I still think that Darling in the Franxx is anime of the decade, 2011 to 2020. Can't wait for you when you review key anime. True. But yeah. Something weird in the chat, huh? It shows up on my screen before it shows up on the chat. That's pretty weird, but that's ultra low latency for you on YouTube. I wish I had that on Twitch, honestly. Is it just me or stream is a bit laggy? Wait, is it happening again? Am I getting some... Oh, yeah. Here we go again. Yeah, we are having like some internet connection issues. But yeah. That's why I started a bit late. Okay, so let's actually get into talking about Gundam Witch from Mercury. So, I have the Wikipedia up here just to like remind me of like what happened in the show, because I used to have that habit. It's the same as like one streamer where I read the Wikipedia synopsis and spoil myself of what happened in the show. But this time I'm avoiding that. So I can rely on this to remind myself what happened on the show. But I finished this literally just yesterday. I finished the entire thing just yesterday. I started the other day ago, and then I finished the rest of the episodes today. So I even watched the prologue. I'll have this rule for watching series wherein I will only watch the anime, the OVA, and the movie. So any extra from that, like, you must play the gacha game, or you must get the radio drama CDs. I'm gonna have to like pass on that. I'm just one person, and I can't consume that much expanded media. It's like the Star Wars rule. Like, I'll only stick to the movies and some TV shows, but not the whole extra stuff like the comics and whatever. That's gonna be my rule for... This is spoiler stuff? Yeah. We're free to talk about spoilers. Yeah, we're definitely free to talk about spoilers since it ended recently. So, spoilers. Wait, should I put that somewhere on the title? I should probably put that on the spoilers. Yeah. I need to put that on the title. Yeah, there you go. Okay, now it's actually on the title now. I'm not sure if YouTube will like constantly update that. Okay, let me see my screen. Oh yeah, by the end of this, I'll put a rating on the show. And probably, maybe in the future, I'll do like a mech tier list, like a mech anime tier list. And then revisit a lot of my past streams and see what I rated it, and then I'll put it there. So that's what I do. I also have my MAL open right now, and you guys will get to see my MAL on this stream, and then you'll get to see me rate it live on air. Okay, so let's see. Let me read the plot of Witch from Mercury. So in the distant future, humanity has advanced into space and switched to the new calendar system of Ad Stella, AS. The solar system was split between the inhabitants of space colonies, also called Spatians, and Earthborn Earthians, with a vast economic inequality between the two. Oh yeah, there was some like teams like this. Like there's one particular character where she definitely has like some grudge against like space people. Vanada's Institute created an advanced man-machine system called GUN, which would enable humans to survive in the... So apparently in this particular universe of Gundam, the Gundams are cursed. The Gundams are cursed, and if you use too much of its powers, it will drain the heckin' life out of you. Time to catch up on the show when I have the time. You have to go soon then? But yeah, take care. So yeah, in this universe, Gundams are cursed, and there's like a difference between Gundams and mobile suits. Like, it's a square circle thing where all mobile suits are, all Gundams are mobile suits, but not all mobile suits are Gundams, apparently. But yeah, I watched the prologue, and I don't know why there's like two different versions of the prologue. Like, the prologue I watched, by the end of the episode, her dad had like red eyes and stuff, and it was like some hardcore stuff off the bat. And I was like, whoa, I thought this was gonna be like some EG stuff. And then I saw at the end. But that did definitely demonstrate like some power skillings and levels, like how much you'll be able to use the Gundam and stuff. Gundam? What the hell? Yeah, I said before I was like a fake mech fan, because as much as I like mechs, I haven't watched that much Gundams. But yeah. So the protagonist, Suletta Mercury. I like Suletta Mercury's design. Like the whole bushy brows. I immediately, like, after I finished the show, I was like, I wonder is there someone that actually cosplayed her already? And then I googled, and then I saw they actually have like her bushy brows, and that's definitely something that does not translate IRL. The whole bushy brows. Are there actual IRL people who actually have those kinds of like eyebrows? I can't watch because spoilers. Oh yeah, we're definitely going into spoiler territory for this show. So I guess only me and Baka pretty much finished the show. But yeah, overall, I like it. It's okay. It's definitely been an okay show. I think after I finished the show, I saw that it's gonna be like 12 episodes. So I'm this far into watching this, and there's like a lot of unanswered questions. So I'm like, this definitely needs a season 2. So by the end of episode 12, when they announced it, to be continued on season 2, and I'm like, of course it has a season 2. Of course, you keep it in secret. No rush to watch it. Oh, because I didn't want like spoilers. Should I tell you guys what I'm planning to watch next for next week's discussion? Is that like a better way to like do it? Because I was thinking if I reveal what I'm going to watch, that I'm gonna get spoilers on my chat for like the rest of the week. There was only one prologue though. It's off Gundam Info YouTube, and anyone can watch it. I already watched the prologue. So I watched it. There was one version where the dad's eyes like turned like really red, and it was like some hardcore shit. Who will spoil you really? Oh yeah, so like I explained earlier, it's not just going to be like recent animes. I'm gonna be going through like older animes as well. So if they do, it's like asking for a ban. Yeah, I'll definitely ban them if ever I do get spoilers. So yeah, I'll reveal then what anime I'm going to watch for next week, and I'll try like covering 1 to 2 animes too. I'll try to cover like 1 to 2 animes, at least maximum 2, maybe 3 if ever, maybe 3 if ever. So where was I? Oh yeah, I like the design. I like the design of Suleta Mercury. Better be Bocchi. maybe. Question mark, maybe. So yeah, the protagonist. How do I describe her? I feel like in this show, because we don't have that much explanations yet, is that she is the typical protagonist. She's the typical protagonist, Mary Sue, because everyone in the show, when they use like the Gundams, it takes a toll on their life, of course. Like especially when they exceed. What was the grading again? The grading of like level 4. Once they reach like level 4, you can see that it will like take a toll on their life already. You got to go yee. But for some reason, for Suleta Mercury, it doesn't affect her at all. Like there was a point in the anime where her mom, we'll get to her mom later on. Her mom said that the Gundam exceeded like permit score. There was a dialogue in the anime where her mom said, permit score, the Gundam already exceeded like permit score 6, and I'm like, it reached permit score 6 this match, and I'm like, he just said that casually, and you see none of like the degrading things on her skin on Suleta. So there must be something that's up with her. I'm not even sure what's up, but we may be kind of getting some hints here and there throughout the show, because there was this one character where I immediately assumed, oh, this is gonna be like the emotionless high school guy that does not care about anything but the main character, and we're gonna get to that guy later on. So the other main character in this show is Mirin Rembrandt. So this character is like the daughter of like the main antagonist. So right off the bat, when I realized that's gonna be between the two of them and stuff, but damn, did it get very Yuri throughout the show? Did it get like very Yuri throughout the show? Like I was surprised about the. Alright, is it still dead? Wait, are you able to hear me? Maybe you'll able to like hear me in like 1 frame per second. Am I still alive? But yeah. Okay, hold on. So I was thinking if I ever talk about the characters, I need to like have like a folder of assets here so I can show on like my left side of the screen who I'm talking about. That's probably something I have to prepare in the future. So yeah, the other character is like Mirin Rembrandt. So I like this character too. Honestly, lags a lot. Yeah, it definitely lags a lot. I'm alive, but it lags a lot. I see my frames are like dropping like mad. You're moving at 1 FPS, but sound sometimes comes out. Okay, there we go. We're back. We're green once again. So honestly, from the two, I like Mirin a lot more than Suleta. Because she definitely, despite her being like the support, Suleta being like the main pilot and stuff, and Mirin being the support, she definitely was like the big backbone of like the whole ass group. So I preferred her a lot more. I realized something when I was watching this show, that back then I like the Hinata Hyuga types where what a like, I used to like that types, but as I watch anime now in my current age, I'm like, oh god, I guess this type of character is not for me anymore. Which would rather it can just re-upload to YouTube or something. Oh no, it's not YouTube's fault. It's more of my internet connection's fault. That's the reason why I'm having like connection issues at the moment. It's more of my connection's fault. So yeah, I realized that, oh god, maybe maybe this type of character is not for me anymore. Like high school me definitely would have like really liked her, but I really like how they handled like the latter episodes where there was like a big misunderstanding of everything. Like there's like a big misunderstanding of everything where she thought she was not needed anymore because Mirin already hired people to take care of her tomatoes, and then the whole mix up with like the food and stuff. It's like simple things in real life that actually happens, and it all becomes like some catastrophic thing between friends. All because it was like some miscommunication, some misunderstanding that people did not talk to each other fast about certain issues. So that penultimate part of like the whole season, that was pretty great. I did not expect them to like actually do something like that on like the 11th episode. But as you saw at the very final scene of series, we got the tomatoes, we got the splat, and now we're wondering where are they going to stand for like the next season. Like it was also pretty ironic, the whole we have all these duels, we're pretty much testing these mobile suits, and we're out to like pretty much kill each other, and then suddenly someone is like against murdering, and I'm like, really, we're piloting giant robots and we're trying to like kill each other. You're almost gonna get killed, and then you're gonna call her out for trying to save your life and be casual about it. But yeah, that was definitely confusing. That was definitely some kind of cliffhanger in here. So I'm looking forward to the next season for sure. So let's get to like some of the side characters. So the first one listed here is Guel Jaturk. Oh, this guy, the black hair with like some pink hair on him. He's the definition of L. Like he's the definition of Els. Els the character. Like for the entirety of the show, he just took L after L after L. SC8 should be fun. Yeah, I read that the season 2 is gonna be on April, and I'm like, whoa, that's actually like very soon. So there's something I'll have to like look forward to this April. I'll definitely like watch it on season for sure. So this guy is just L after L after L. So they have this thing in the academy where they settle everything with duels. Like, if I win, I take your sandwich. If I lose, you take my sandwich. So this guy, since the other main character, Mirin, is the president's daughter, whoever is like the best duelist in the academy gets to be the husband of Mirin, which is like some very wacky shit. Like, the president does not give that much of a damn for her daughter to be like married to everything. That's also another thing that I noticed in the anime. So I know that Gundam animes tend to be like very political and very like they have like this deep thing about politics and stuff. And for some reason, I could not relate to most of the characters because the entire time I was thinking, oh god, these are like kids, like rich people, and they're having like rich power struggles between like companies, and all the kids are like fighting for that position of like taking over the company and stuff. Like they have like all these like internal struggles. It reminded me of Kakegurui, where everyone was like rich as crap, and then everyone is just duking it out with like gambles and stuff, and I'm like, oh, I can't relate to anyone because everyone is just rich as heck. This is like rich people world. Maybe this also happens like IRL and stuff. So you definitely know that I definitely sided with like the Earth people, the Earth faction of the group. So yeah, this guy used to be like the best duelist of like the academy, and he just took L's after L's after L's. He got his ass kicked by the protagonist, I think twice. He got his ass kicked like twice, right? And then he got his ass kicked by the the cold, emotionless guy of like the show. And then he got his ass kicked much later on again. So much that he had to like get out of the academy. And then for once he fought for himself. He wanted to like live. I was like, okay, they definitely want us to pity him because he was like, oh, I don't want to die here. I don't want to die. He finally wins one match. And it's against his dad. He pretty much killed his own dad. So it was like mega L. So it's like the entire show, he just took L's after L's after L's. How is he gonna deal with that on season 2? What is his purpose going to be? I expected him to like, actually pretty much die this season, but he managed to live. So I'm like, how the hell is what is his role going to be in like the next season after all that? So yeah, moving on to the next guy, Elan Ceres. Yeah, the emotionless guy. The emotionless guy that happened to have like an interest on her, on the main character. His purpose was to include mind rape into the tags. True. I wish they went like Insano mode on like the facial expressions for him. Like at the end of the show, like they did went a lot more bloody on episode 12, similar to like the prologue. So this guy, I have like a lot of questions for him. So during the show, they had like this weird, oh, what's your birthday? I don't have a birthday. But that was a hint. That was a hint that he was not who he seems to be. And then they had like this weird thing about using the PA system. Like apparently anyone can just use the PA system to like shit post there and like just randomly sing happy birthday. There's like a lot of times that they sang happy birthday throughout the show. Like happy birthday to you. I was thinking like, wait, what? Isn't like happy birthday like, isn't happy birthday like a copyrighted song? Isn't that song like owned by Disney or something? Or are they allowed to like do this? But yeah, I was expecting, if this guy is piloting a Gundam and the Gundam has like some detrimental thing, this company probably is using clone technology or something. This guy's probably using clone technology to like use up as much people they can to pilot each Gundams and stuff. And I thought that the main character and her mom were the only survivors of that research institute. But either that one researcher is from there, or they're like a fan of the project and they try to like replicate the Gundam on their own. And that's how they came up with Farak. That's how they came up with Farak. So the Gundam is pretty cool. It's kind of funny though when they were fighting. So you know how the Gundams have like these mini drones, they form a shield, they form a laser cannon, they form pretty much random guns. For Farak, it looked like optical mouse, like it looked like floating optical mouse pads with like the laser and stuff. Like if you touch the laser, you get stunned. It looked like literally the optical laser and like a mouse. So the entire match, I was thinking, oh, Soleta's like fighting optical mouse. He's trying to like avoid everything. I also forgot to mention the whole dueling thing. It kind of turned the whole show into a shonen. Like I don't know if Gundam has always been this way on the whole. Oh, we have 1v1 duels every episode. They'll have like fights, which is interesting to me because that's a way for them to integrate like fighting scenes in the show, and it was acceptable to me. It reminded me of Zoid's New Century. That's a show that I also want to revisit in the future because every match in there you had to like fight a team and then you move on to the next round and then you fight another team, like a satellite drops from the air. So it reminded me of that. So I enjoyed it. I enjoyed that everything in the academy was settled with duels. They didn't focus that much on the classes though. Like, I guess that's for the best because you're not gonna watch Gundam to like learn things. You watch Gundam for like the robot versus robot battles. So that one is like understandable. So yeah, I pretty much enjoyed all the fights. I expected in the end, like the final fight to be, we summoned like some super attack from Ariel, and it did happen. There's like some giant laser and stuff. It followed the Build Fighter version of virtual fighting. Yeah, it had like virtual fighting and stuff. That's like some really tough virtual space to be handling that much damage. And I wasn't sure if they're constrained to that corridor or once the virtual thing activates, they can go beyond the stretches. Or maybe it just seems like they go beyond, like it's simulated and stuff. And oh yeah, there's like a lot of like teams in the show. So you know how Elan is like the number 4. So they're not exactly clones. It's probably like other people that copy the same face as like the main guy and copy their like piloting skills maybe too. I feel like that's how they did the whole clone thing for him. He was number 4, and the prologue that happened during Soleta's like 4th birthday. So there's like some numbering thing going on here. So that one was very weird. So I did not like him as like the love interest of Soleta though. I definitely ship her and the other main character Mirin. I'm definitely in on that Yuri ship. They have a whole lot more chemistry, which is probably the point. Which was probably like the point. Like she got like deeply infatuated with him because he went for her, like he pretended to like take care for her when she was like held in question for like the Gundam and stuff. Yeah, overall, he also reminded me of Nines in Darling in the Franxx. They're pretty much like the same character, pretty much. And then next is like Shadiq. This guy, obviously, he had like something up. I knew he was gonna be like a big problem later on. I knew that he was gonna like cause some stuff for sure. Like he's gonna be like one of like the big problems. And he has something going on with Mirin before Soleta arrived. And he was like the leader of this group. I like that there's actual team fights. I was worried that the whole duels is just going to be like 1v1s. It's just going to be 1v1s every single time. So I like that they had like a 6v6 some part in the show. I was expecting Guel to be joining them because they were like lacking pilots and stuff. But he gave his word about being banned from doing duels. So I guess he wasn't able to join. I was almost like expecting him to like catch up. I was expecting him to like catch up for the duel and then add himself there or something along those lines, but it didn't happen. His team though was underdeveloped. Like they just came out of nowhere just so to like have that match. Like, oh, suddenly he has like this team, which was not really that much shown in the background. I like the one from his team. I like the one that was like doing the yoga and stuff, like doing some exercises. She was like barefoot. That was the member of the team that I liked, but they didn't have that much screen time. I mean, you're not gonna be able to do much in that kind of like 12 episodes, so I guess that much is understandable. Like each one of them had like their own fan bases too and stuff. I wish they were like seen in the background of like some fanboys. Oh, did you hear about this? Did you hear about this character? I love her so much. Like, I wish they showed like fanboys like before that whole fight happened. I forgot about them because they were thoughts. Kinda true. Like at least one of them, they're like, hey, you tried to date my boyfriend reserve number 12, and they tried to make something out of that one character. And I really like that. I really like that they had something to do with the match. Like, it was weird to me that they got taken out like the first couple of minutes. You're like, oh, 1 down, 2 down, 3 down, 4, 5 down. Like, it's obvious that you're gonna see Suletta do like a 1v6. So I appreciate that they turned that around and actually had something to do with like winning the match, because she just completely forgot that she had teammates and just immediately got sniped in the head. So I expected Suletta to have like the whole Risu thing of like, oh, immediate instant power up to like overpower the enemy. So I really like that they actually have that one character win them the match. And it's all thanks to like the cooperation of everyone. So yeah, that part was interesting. Not sure about the connection with the Earth people though. Like, that one was a bit unexplained. The whole, there's actually an Earth faction of witches on Earth. They actually got the hold of like Gundam technology there. And him being an orphan, maybe that alludes to something that he is actually truly affiliated with the Earth people and he's like taking revenge. That's why he wanted to like assassinate like the main antagonist. So there's that. That's probably gonna be explained on season 2, perhaps. So we move on to Nika, and pretty much the same case. So she's like an inside person too for the Earth people. We're already on spoiler territory, by the way. We're already on spoiler territory. The school arc took too long. The school arc, that's a whole ass arc. I feel the reverse. I feel like they did not go to like the school stuff enough. Like, we just did duels after duels after duels, and we're not even sure what Suletta is trying to study. We're not even sure what everyone's grade is, who is Suletta's classmates. It wasn't even clear if some people like second year or third year already. But I assume like the other characters are like on their second or third year already, since they already had like history with each other before Suletta arrived in the show. So yeah, Nika, this is the one with the short hair, right? With the blue, with like the blue part here. She reminded me of the same way she reminded me of Ichigo and Darling in the Franxx. But yeah, she's like the technical person. I was assuming she was gonna be the first person that Suletta will approach when she was like needing a mechanic and like some spotter for one of the exams. So I like that like there's like an underdog faction of like Earth people within the school. So I guess that's intentional because everyone is like a rich kid. Everyone's a rich kid, and then there's like this classism between Earthians and Spacians. But that's also one thing I'm wondering. Like, why Spacians? Why doesn't people say like, oh, this person is a Martian, this one is a Venusian? They only say someone is Mercurian, which is like the main antagonist. So yeah, there's like a lot of mystery there. Like at the very last episode, she did like the call sign things to save everyone's ass, and they didn't end up getting blown up by one of the Gundam Earthians. And one of them figured it out. One of the minor characters figured it out. Like, what the hell are you doing? It's not really an art. IMO, the school stuff felt kinda meh when you watched the prologue and you wanted to get stuff rolling. Yeah, the prologue definitely was a different tone. Definitely was a different tone. It's like, the prologue was original Yu-Gi-Oh! And like the actual show was Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. That pretty much set like the tone. Like, maybe if you watch the prologue first, you'll expect the rest to be hardcore typical Gundam stuff, but it turned out to be like school slice of life thing, which I guess was the point. Next one is Chua 30 Panluch. I assume this is Choo-Choo, one with like the pom-pom for like the hairstyle. So definitely when they introduced this character, I saw what her point was going to be, and it's to accentuate the whole Earthian versus Spacian conflict. The whole progress on space is fudging things up on Earth, and there's like some rebels and terrorists that formed on Earth because of the whole space race and stuff. And I guess she represents the Earth faction in the school. And I definitely get her point. I wish her Gundam stood out a bit more though. I in that 6v6 match, she did last a bit, but didn't really last that long too. She was like the second to the last one to... wait, no, she was the last one to be taken down, of course, because she actually had like some piloting experience and stuff. I thought that she was a relative of some of the people in the prologue because they kind of had like the same aesthetic. Maybe that's gonna be revealed on like the second season. Maybe she's like a relative of like... Remember when Soleda's mom was like trying to escape, and then there's like these two people that were trying to escape too, but one of them got shot and one of them got really sad and stuff. I feel like she is probably related to one of those characters. She's probably related to one of those characters, which is why she has like some big resentment against the Spacians. Maybe she knows, but then again, she doesn't know about Gundam, so that's probably not the case. Maybe it's really just like Earth versus space conflict. It's not exactly anything with that. The other names here, I don't recognize them. I'm assuming they're Earth House peeps. Yeah, there's pretty much the Earth House peeps. Who is this one? Lilik Kadoka Lipati. Who's this one? Oh, speaking of not so recognizable characters. Oh, this is the one that won them the match. Okay, this is one of them the match. She is definitely competent in her job. Oh, this is the one that does like fortunes and stuff. Okay. The other one. So, speaking of like minor characters, there's that one character in like the enemy team, like what I call like the student council faction, because they pretty much like the student council. She just sits there. I was waiting for her to do something in the show, but turns out she pretty much did nothing. She kind of looked Yaru, and she pretty much did nothing like the whole show. She just commentated on the sidelines, and she just laughed at everything and just sat here. I wasn't sure what her deal with is, but maybe she'll be given a role in the second season. Who knows? But yeah, the Delling Rembrandt. I assume on the second season they're going to explain why on the prologue he banned Gundams and then got everyone killed. Now he's allowing all these Gundams. Like, what the heck is going on there? My assumption is it has something to do with the Earth teams. Maybe he wanted to deal with like the Earth Gundams by having like their own Gundams against them or something along those lines. Who knows? He's a weird dude. He's just pretty much a weird dude. I'm not even sure if he's gonna be alive by like the next season. There's also the thing with like Mirin's mom. Maybe he's still going to be alive if that's the case. Because they need an antagonist. They need a main antagonist. So he's definitely that guy. Okay. I don't really care about these company corporate characters. The Pale Technologies one, they're weird. They're weird. They're all comprised of like grandmas. All of them are like grandmas in like some weird space attire. I'm not sure if that's like common on Gundam shows where they wear those weird space attire and stuff. I'm not sure if that's like a carryover from all Gundam shows. I know there's like two things that always carry over. No, three things. Three things that always carry over between each Gundam show. The Gundams, the ball thing, I forgot the name of that thing. The mascot of Gundam, they fly a bit. They have like flaps where they look like they're flying. I forgot the name of that. I forgot the name of that mascot. It's circle. It's spherical. I forgot. And the third thing that always carries over is there's always at least one character there's always at least one character that wears a mask. There's always at least one character that wears a mask. And I googled what trope is this on TV tropes, and they said it's Char clones because Char is like the OG one. So every single Gundam will always have that character. And honestly, it was kind of funny. It was kind of funny that that happened to be her mom of all people to be the Char clone of that show. And I did not understand if is she gonna be the antagonist, like secret antagonist, or for the most part, of course, she sided with the protagonist, of course, but obviously she had a ton of ulterior motives. I thought initially it's gonna be like ultimately a revenge against what happened during the prologue. I thought she wanted to like also kill the main guy, but apparently she's working alongside him. She's pretty much working alongside him at the end of the show, and I'm like, how? What's the point then? Well, like, what is her ultimate goal? Like, it's also left to explanation. Like, they had like the talk before the whole assassination attempt happened, and overall, I do not understand her. I do not understand her motive still. But yeah, that's pretty much all. Is that all the characters? Did I cover everyone? Yeah, I pretty much covered like almost everyone. Like the whole Earth faction piece here, pretty much unexplained. You have like the typical crazy person piloting a Gundam. Of course, that's like a staple as well on Gundam shows. Gotta have at least like one crazy person piloting a Gundam. Honestly, her power was like kinda well, you know how some mobile suits are equipped with anti-Gundam stuff, like they disable Gundam abilities. And then she was like, permit score 4. And then it's just an antidote. That was pretty much it. Just to disable the antidote, and I'm like, really? Your Gundam looks badass, and then that's the power of your Gundam, just an antidote. And then it was funny, the whole I did not realize this, but most of the Gundams and most of the mobile suits, they use energy weapons, and it's because they were worrying about pollution and space. And that was interesting to me, the whole, that's how you distinguish Earthians from Spacians, because people have not that much resources, so they resort to like physical ammo, and they're like, hey, you're polluting space! Hey, you have no disregard for like space pollution. And they're like, who are you to talk when you like fudge our country up with like your capitalism and stuff? So, no, that part was interesting. That's how you like distinguish that they came from like Earth. Not much involvement on the other planets though. Like, we don't hear from Venus, we don't hear from Mars and Jupiter, etc. But yeah, I guess these characters are gonna be further explored on like the next season. They have like something to do with the long hair, blonde hair guy. What was his name again? Shati. They probably have like some connection with him. Okay, that's it. That's pretty much me discussing everything there is in the show. I find the whole happy birthday stuff weird. It was pretty weird. It was like some, I know what they were trying to do there. He immediately got replaced by the number 5 guy, which goes to show they've been attempting it like at least 4 to 5 times now. And of course, I expected him to be drastically different to the point that Seleta would like recognize. For the most part, I definitely like the chemistry between Seleta and Mirin. I hope that's not the end of them, because of that final episode where they made tomato paste out of that one guy. And maybe on season 2 they will go a bit more hardcore. I kind of doubt. Maybe they'll still like keep it toned down still for like the rest of the season, and then have like a final episode where they go hardcore Insano style again. But yeah, what do you think about the show overall, I would give it B. I would give it a B. I think I would give the show a B for now. Because without any context to like on all the unanswered questions, I would rate the show for now B. Maybe once season 2 begins, I'll up that to like an A or like a B plus or like an A minus maybe. But overall for me, I would think that it's a B. So now it's that time to go to my anime list and put a rating on the 2 over there. So let me just do this. Okay, let's that'll be it for the spoiler talk. I'll rate on my anime list. Okay, here we go. Let me just notify some people. All right. Okay, no more spoiler. I'll go all the way over here. Error occurred. Server token error. Wait, what? Please refresh. Whoa, what happened there? Whoa. Server token error. Please refresh. Hold on. The heck? That's the first time I encountered that. Hold on. What the heck happened here? Is this? Server token error. Oh, okay. Jesus, okay. Alright. Okay, here we go. Alright. Spoiler talk. Spoiler talk is like, oh wait, I don't have like any music whatsoever. Let me just, where's my media source again? Here we go. Maybe I'll like need like maybe my friend was right. Maybe I'll definitely like need my own music for like doing things from now on. But that's like some future plans here and there. So as you see here, here's my anime list. As you can see here, I already scored it by the highest and lowest. Maybe you'll be familiar with some of my shows that I put here. So, of course, as I told you guys before, my favorite anime of all time is Welcome to the NHK, of course. It's always going to be 10 no matter what. Like, I think when I grade anime, I will only choose like really few things to put on 10 over 10. So as you can see here, Miga no Tome, Horo no Graffiti is 10 over 10. And then I have like all of this. Oh god, yeah. Bruh, there's 276 episodes of Pokemon. Oh my god, I have to go through all of that. And yeah, the highest I can give an anime at the moment will be 9. But 10 is just something else. Like, it has to definitely revolutionize or drastically change me to be able to like rate it a 10. Maybe Shingeki no Kyojin, maybe some of the things here I'll downgrade over time, but I rated Re:Zero 9. Okay, maybe that is worth. Okay. Death Note for sure. Death Note definitely shaped me, shaped high school. One Punch Man is awesome. One Punch Man is just awesome. It just deserves 9. Then I need to revisit Advent Children. I haven't watched Advent Children complete. I'm not sure why I even put it there. Midori no Hibi is also there. I'll have to like rewatch that at some point. There's like a lot of things that I have to like rewatch here. Especially Yu-Gi-Oh! Wait, Yu-Gi-Oh! is 224 episodes? Like, the first season is 224? Is that for real? Or is that like the entirety of Yu-Gi-Oh? I doubt that that's the case. Holy crap if that's actually the case. Jesus. Yeah, Cyber 009, that's also something. I'm not sure if I should rewatch that. There's only 50 episodes. And it wasn't even complete too. I think they did not complete it at all. And High School of the Dead, R.I.P., Author. Season 2 was kind of, well, maybe I'll downgrade this to like a 7. But it was okay, the whole reveal and stuff. But yeah, Konosuba is also here. Season 3 should be higher, definitely. I should definitely put this to like a 7. I should do that now. Hold on. Does this actually show the whole thing? Yeah, it does show the whole thing. Alright, let me downgrade this to a 7. Yep. There we go. Now it's actually a 7. Let's refresh. But yeah, as you can see here, Spy Family. Oh yeah, I haven't watched second season Spy Family yet. I should actually do that too. I haven't caught up on it yet. Oh my god, Naruto. Oh, so there's more Pokemon episodes than Naruto. So yeah, this will be the first time I'll showcase my my anime list. Digimon Tamers too. Oh god, there's 51 episodes of Digimon Tamers. So I guess the norm back then was like have 50 episodes of a show. And then the final season of Shingeki no Kyojin. Oh, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. I guess that's correct. Oh god, Chobits. Should I rewatch that? Oh god, there's also... Oh yes. As you can see here, it's mostly Animax animes. Like, anime that they showed in Animax from that era, from 2000s. It's mostly here that I also like plan to rewatch. So if you want like an idea of what I plan to rewatch, it's mostly gonna be on my anime list. So yeah, Overlord is here. Maybe we should rank Overlord a bit higher. Maybe like... Yeah, 7 is my neutral. 7 is like my... Oh, it's okay, it's okay. It's just okay. Goblin Slayer is there. Oh my god, I rated this a 7 because of the waifu. I kinda just dropped this one. I didn't continue it at all. Because I was like, I was getting bored and impatient. Astas, I did watch the first season, but not the second season. I just finished the entire thing on manga. Monster Musume is also here. Binha, second season. Maybe I should rank this a bit higher because second season was pretty hype. And then, kinda just went downhill from there. Kakegurui one was better than... Because I think the 2 one was original, right? Oh yeah, I haven't continued Digimon 2. Yeah, the Digimon movies. Yeah, so there's pretty much it. A lot of things here are still unrated because I wasn't sure what to rate this. Shuffle is probably my worst rated so far. Because I hate who they ended up with. Who they chose at the end there. And I need to go through that show again. Because, oh my god, I'm just mad salty, man. I'm just mad salty. But yeah, I'll just swiftly scroll here. And yeah, that's it. Wait, I didn't set this yet. Overlord 4. Okay, you get like a different rating for this stream. What do I think of Overlord 4? I would think it's an 8. I would say Overlord 4 would be pretty even. Alright. And then there's like a lot of things here that I have to watch. Maybe the 2021 remake of Shaman King, I'll have to like do that too. So, what do I give Gundam The from Mercury? I would give it a 7. It's good. Like, I really like the animations. The animations is so great. Like, they definitely mastered the craft of animating on 3D. Of course, they're Gundams, so they would definitely have like the expertise in that. Compared to like other shows where they use 3D and it's so jarring, they definitely did things like really well. Like, you wouldn't have a problem with it at all whatsoever. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good show. I would recommend you watch Suisei no Majo. Oh, that's also a thing. I did not know that Mercury is Suisei is like Mercury in Japanese. So the entire time I was just thinking of I was thinking of like a certain VTuber while I was like watching the entire thing. So yeah, I rated 7. It was pretty good. And if I have like a mech tier list, I will definitely put it on a B. It's gonna be on a B. So, what's the next anime that I'm going to watch? What's the next anime that I'm going to watch? So I'm gonna pretty much say it on on this stream. The next anime I'm going to watch is Code Geass. I'm gonna go through the entire Code Geass. Like maybe like only the first one. I know they continued it, but I'm not sure if I should go through that one. What do you guys think? Should I go through the continuation of Code Geass? What do you guys think? But for now, I'll just go through like the first two. It was like 2 seasons, right? Let me Google that right now. That's what I'll go through, especially because we have a collab with it on Counter side, and Copium that it's gonna be on SEA too. So I'm gonna be watching Code Geass. It's gonna be mine. It's gonna be episode number 2. And if ever I watch more animes than Code Geass, I'll also cover it on the next episode of this Just Chatting stream. So that's gonna be it for today's stream. Thank you so much for listening to me ramble about anime, or specifically ramble about Witch from Mercury the whole stream. How long did we stream? Let me actually check. Okay, exactly 1 hour. Specifically 1 hour and 5 minutes. So maybe I'll do like an afternoon Twitch stream after this. So it's mostly gonna be Genshin, because I probably should catch up on like Genshin things before 3.4 arrives. Learn chess before you rewatch Code Geass. So the thing is, I played for my school. I played for my section during my elementary and college years on chess. So I definitely know how to play chess. I should do some chess streams. I'm not exactly good at chess, but I'm pretty much on every single thing that I play. I'm Ongamakbanga, so I definitely know how to play chess. So no worries about that. So yeah, next Just Chatting stream next week, it's going to be Code Geass, Lelouch of the Rebellion, maybe the other one too, the Code Geass R2. So I'm gonna be watching both of those. So yeah, look forward to that. Maybe I'll sneak in one seasonal anime so I can discuss it on the show too. So there's that. If my anime list, my name in my anime list is TaikunZ, so you'll be able to find it immediately. So let me just shill my Twitch just in case I stream later on. There we go. It should appear anytime now on the chat. So, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Maybe we'll have like visuals and like a logo for this show next time on So I watched this anime. Maybe we should have like a slogan for that, like, so I watched this anime. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. This has been TaikunZ, and I'm gonna zone out for now. Bye bye. Next stream, most likely gonna be a Twitch stream. And then, oh wait, no, I should actually show you my schedule. I forgot to do that. So, schedule here. So, my next YouTube stream is gonna be this evening. It's gonna be Command & Conquer Red Alert Remastered. We're gonna be playing Boomer Games. I'm gonna slot that Wednesday for Boomer Games. We're gonna be playing Red Alert Remastered here on YouTube. But I'll have like a Twitch stream today for Genshin. So, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. This has been TaikunZ, and I'm gonna zone out for now. Bye bye!